Om Shanti, and a very good morning to all. Today we are going to read the Murli dated 31st December 1982. The title of the Murli is BapDada's Greetings for all his spiritual friends. So it is a New Year, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve Murli, and Baba is full of gifts for all of us. He has a lot to bestow, a lot to share, uh, a lot to give us on this day. And he is meeting his spiritual friends, his very close friends. Uh, so um, I request you that as we read the Murli together, just ponder upon the thought that what are certain things that you will always look into a close friend of yours, right? And then later on, maybe we can discuss over this. But what are a few qualities or what are a few things that you will always look into your friend? uh, because this is a very, very, very special relation that all of us, we Brahmins, cherish, right? We cherish God's friendship. Uh, so this is for us as well. That you know, am I a good friend to Baba? For that also we need to make this checking while we read. And also, um, is Baba satisfying this relation well? Right? Because it is a two-way communication. Huh? It is a two-way relation. So just one or two qualities if you can come up, then we can later reflect on that. So let us state the Murli together. Today, the friend of the hearts of all Brahmin souls has come into the garden of spiritual roses in a wonderful way to sing songs from the heart and to fulfill the responsibility of love. Allah has come into his garden to meet you all. Generally, friends meet one another in a garden. You cannot find such a garden at any other time throughout the whole cycle. And this is so true. You cannot find such a garden at any other time. We cannot find such a garden and we cannot find such a friend any other time. Yeah. Today, all the children everywhere have the one desire to celebrate this New Year's Day with the friend of their hearts. Yeah? With a friend of their hearts. Yeah? Man ka meet, right? So today, BapDada is not just meeting you spiritual friends who are personally sitting in front of him in your corporeal forms, but he is seeing a very huge gathering of children in their subtle forms. He is seeing the souls who are the loving friends of the heart. Uh, he will often try to uh, look at those souls who are not really present there, but he tries to, look at everyone, and especially those who are not there. क्योंकि संकल्प उनके ज्यादा चलते हैं ना, बाबा के सम्मुख नहीं है, सेंटर पे बैठ के मिल रहे हैं या फिर sitting at the home. That is why Baba makes it sure that you don't have to think like this. I'm looking at you also. I'm meeting you also. Baba says he's seeing the souls who are the loving friends of the heart. Who else would have so many true spiritual friends? Bab Dada has the spiritual intoxication that no one has or will have so many such friends. Yeah. We are so special that the Lord Himself, the God Himself, is happy to be friends with us. Uh, he has the intoxication that I am your friend. Happens, na? If you just look or remember your school days, maybe your college days. So there's always a special connection with a friend, and uh, that person makes you always feel special, and even you feel good that अच्छा हाँ ये एक दिख रहा है, हमारा दूसरा भी यही कहीं होगा आसपास, because they often are, they often are together. They sit together in a class, or they hang out together somewhere. You know? रहता है ना, एक है तो फिर दूसरा उसके साथ रहता ही है. That's a good, very good friendship. Huh? The Baba is also happy. He has that intoxication कि ये मेरे दोस्त हैं. Imagine Baba telling others कि पता है ये जो है ना ये मेरे friends, and especially about you कि हाँ ये मेरी दोस्त है. She is my friend. He is my friend. A close friend. Baba says BapDada has the spiritual intoxication that no one has or will have so many such friends. The songs of the heart of everyone far away and also those close by are being heard. Which songs? Oh Baba, this one song of Baba Baba can be heard in one tune and one significance everywhere. Whether you are called children or friends, all of you say the same words. You are mine. Khuda dost, है ना? God the friend then says to each one, you are mine. हाँ, तुम ही मेरे. Wah, my friends, sing a song. All the sisters sang a lovely song from Sakar Baba's days. So you can sing songs with your mouth for a short time, but the songs of the mind continue to play eternally. Today, very good thoughts and words of love of many children for New Year's Day have already reached BapDada in advance. People celebrate today with a lot of happiness. They give greetings to one another. BapDada also gives greetings to all the friends of his mind, the spiritual, subtle friends. The spiritual, subtle friends. I just, was just thinking that uh, a special and a close friend is always a secret keeper. He or she may never, never, never go and uh, speak about your secret or reveal your secret to someone else. Yeah? If that friend is a true friend, right? And Baba is one of those. Yeah? Sara kuch, he knows everything, everything about you. And that is why he said this, But the songs of the mind continue to play eternally. He is even reading those songs, those words, those thoughts, the subtle thoughts that run in our mind. Uh, he has that control as well. Mm. But often in Sakar Murli, he will say that मैं mind reader नहीं हूँ, मैं नहीं पढ़ता, मुझे नहीं पता. But he knows it. He knows it. Uh, And that is what a quality of a true friend is, right? बिना बताए ही पता होता है. Actually, you want something, you need something good. You don't have to tell a close friend. That person will understand. कि, अच्छा, maybe something has happened, right? And he or she will always wait कि हाँ भाई बोलो आकर बताओ क्या हुआ है. So, Baba is the same. I know what are you feeling. All you have to do is you just have to come and tell me. Uh, But I'll tell you a little a short experience also that many a times when you are so full in the inside, maybe about positive or maybe about anything negative that has happened, and then when you go in front of Baba and sit in front of him, he will like look into your eyes and he will tell you कि हाँ पता है क्या हुआ है. Sit down for some time and you will feel good. And it feels so good in the inside that okay, I don't have to begin, you know, like I don't have to start from the beginning. Baba ऐसा हुआ, Baba ये हुआ, Baba वो हुआ. He will just look at you and he will be like, हाँ पता है क्या हुआ, बैठ जा. And this is that, that friendship and that kind of love that he has for you, and of a true friend, that friendship goes. Okay, so moving ahead, by using the right method, you will constantly continue to progress. You will remain constantly filled with all treasures. You will constantly be an angel and continue to fly beyond all bodily relationships. You will constantly merge the Father in your eyes and in your heart and remain lost in the love of belonging to one Father and none other. By using the right method, we can achieve so much. We can progress, we can be full of treasures, be an angel beyond all bodily relationships. And the most importantly, you can constantly merge the Father in your eyes. You will constantly pass through all tests, problems, and waste thoughts as though they are a line drawn on water, and you will pass with honors. Baba is greeting you with these elevated good wishes. Baba is singing a song of the speciality of each and every priceless jewel. Today, people sing and dance. You must not do this just today, but you must continue to sing and dance constantly. Constantly continue to give each and every one a subtle gift. When wealthy people visit others or someone visits them, they do not go there empty handed. All of you are the greatest of all. Whenever you meet a Brahmin soul or anyone else, how could you meet them without giving them something? Hmm? And we will only be able to give them something only when we have it with us. अपने पास ही नहीं है तो सामने कैसे दे पाएंगे. और अपने पास होने का तरीका क्या है. I have it. How do I know this? Baba is makes this very easy for us कि तुम सिर्फ स्मृति रखो ना, तुम सिर्फ संकल्प रखो, बाकी मैं करती हूँ, right? All you have to do is just बाबा बाबा, ये ऐसा ऐसा. बस स्मृति आ जाए ना जब किसी से भी मिल रहे, when you're meeting someone, बस इतना भी रख लिया ना अगर, बाबा give him, give him or her whatever he wants, he or she wants, and then Baba will do the magic. That very second he will do this. So Baba says, constantly continue to give everyone the gift of good wishes and pure feelings. Give specialities and receive specialities. Give virtues and receive virtues. Continue to give such a godly gift to everyone. No matter what type of feelings or wishes someone who comes to you has, you just give that person the gift of good wishes. Yeah? No matter what type of feelings or wishes someone who comes to you has, Now, here is the point of checking. It is very easy to feel good, to give good vibes to those who think good for us. इनके साथ रिलेशन अच्छे हैं। पर जहाँ पे नहीं है, uh, it takes a lot of effort there. uh. Baba says your stock of gifts, of good wishes and pure feelings should remain constantly full. There should not be the slightest thought, for how long do I have to continue to look at others with these good wishes? Is there ultimately any limit to this or not? If you have this thought, it proves that you have not accumulated a stock of those golden gifts. हाँ? अगर ये संकल्प में भी आ रहा है कि कब तक, for how long am I going to do this? And Baba says, this is a proof that you have not accumulated a stock of golden gifts. Hmm? You constantly only have to give, right? You are the children of the bestower of the fortune and the bestower of the blessings, the children of Brahma, the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, who draw the lines of fortune. Therefore, your treasure store has to be constantly overflowing. This year, don't allow anyone to remain empty. Don't go back empty handed and don't come empty handed. Give to everyone and also receive from everyone. दुआएं देंगे तो दुआएं मिलेंगी, right? So this is the year to distribute gifts, not just for one day, but throughout the whole year, every day, every hour, every second, and every thought that passes should bring further spiritual newness. This will only happen if we are not carrying anything uh, which is not important or anything waste. See, if I am just even walking down the street and I'm full of negative thoughts for someone, कि हाँ इसने ऐसा किया, इसने ऐसा किया, इसने ये किया, I may not be able to distribute gifts, right? Because I am not able to think good. And it will always start with a thought, right? वो वृत्ति से ही शुरू होगा, संकल्प से ही शुरू होगा ना। अगर वो ही खराब जा रहा है अंदर में, forget about distributing gifts then, right? Baba says everyone speaks of the new day and the new night, but only when you elevated souls have new thoughts and new seconds can you show souls of the world the dream or the vision of the sparkle of the new world to come. See, Baba saying that only. If you have these new thoughts and new seconds, नया second, नया संकल्प है, and by this you will be able to show it to the world, the dream that which world or the new world is coming, right? आपको सोचना पड़ेगा पहले, तभी औरों तक पहुंचे. Baba says, up to now, souls of the world still want to know what is going to happen after destruction. However, this year, when every second and every thought of all you souls who are the images of support are the newest of all, the highest of all, and the best of all, the sound of the sparkle of the new world being seen will spread everywhere. Then, what else will happen? They will see that instead of it being like this, it will be like that. They will feel that such a wonderful world should come quickly, and they will very quickly become busy in making preparations for such a world. At the beginning of establishment, there were the special divine activities of dreams and visions. In the same way, at the end too, these unique divine games will be instrumental in bringing about revelation. The sound will echo everywhere. This is the one. This is the one. Then this sound will be instrumental in creating the elevated fortune of many. Many lamps will be ignited from just one. Therefore, what do you have to do this year? Make preparations to celebrate the true Deepmala. Now, it is not just New Year, huh? It is Baba's Diwali as well. So, make preparations to celebrate the true Deepmala. Celebrate the Dashera, that is the burning ceremony of all the old things and old sanskars, because it is only after Dashera that Deepmala comes. Therefore, today, Baba is telling the things of his heart to the souls who are the friends of his heart. Again, तेरा friend से दिल की बात करते हैं. Baba is in that mood. Baba is telling the things of his heart to the souls who are the friends of his heart. देखो कैसे बोलते हैं. To whom do you tell the things of your heart? Huh? You speak of them to your friends, do you not? Yes, Baba, we do. Acha, you have received greetings. Together with greetings, also keep with you the gift of this new year. How many gifts do you want? Huh? Baba's asking, bata do. How many gifts do you want? There are many gifts merged in each and every one, and many are merged in one. The true gift for all of us Brahmins is Baba, you, right? It is nobody else, just you. When he is asking how many gifts do you want, we only want one gift and it is you. We don't want anything else. Okay. Further, Baba says, BapDada has already given all of you children the best gift of all, which is the diamond key with which any treasure you want appears in front of you. What is the diamond key? Just the one word, Baba. Just the one word, Baba. Will you ever find a better key than this one? No. You will not find such a key even in the golden age. All of you are carefully looking after this diamond key. Are you not? है ना सबके पास? Everybody is having it. Na? I'm sure each one is having this diamond. It has not been stolen, has it? If you lose the key, you lose all treasures. Therefore, always keep the key with you. Do you have a keychain? Or do you just have the key? The chain for the key is to remain a constant embodiment of remembrance of all relationships. चाबी है बाबा, कीचेन है सारे संबंध, सारे संबंधों की स्मृति. Right? When he says be an embodiment of remembrance of all relationships. So you have also received the keychain as a gift. Have you not? The best gift of all is the key. Together with this, Baba is also giving you a bracelet for the promise you made for the year. What is the bracelet of the promise? Huh? The pratigya ka kangan, right? Bracelet of the promise. So what is the bracelet of the promise? You have already been told this, that every second and every thought, when you are in connection with other souls, should constantly be the newest of all. That is the highest of all. This is the bracelet. Don't look at the things down below. Don't adopt the stage of when you are down below. Remain constantly up above, the highest Father, the highest children, and the highest stage. And there will then be the highest service of all. This is the bracelet of the promise, another gift that we receive. Right? Together with this, you have the box of decoration of all the virtues. Acha, he's not done with his gifts. No? He has a lot for us. So together with this, you have the box of decoration of all the virtues. You have a box of a variety set of decorations. Whatever decoration you want at any time, just wear that set at that time and remain fully decorated. Sometimes wear the set of tolerance, but wear the full set. Don't just wear part of the set. There should be the decoration of tolerance on your ears and the decoration of tolerance on your hands. By wearing the various decorations at different times, you will be revealed to the world as angels and deities. So constantly keep this Trimurti gift with you. See, why is it that he wants us to be fully decorated, huh? Ears, then hands, right? He says that wear the entire set. Huh? I don't want it to be adhura. So think about this as well. Why? And maybe we can discuss this. Further, he says, you know how to fulfill the responsibility of friendship? Do you not? Double foreigners make very good friends, but you must keep this friendship eternally. Double foreigners are clever in making friends and also clever in breaking up. You won't be such that. You won't be such that one moment you are friends and the next moment you are not. Will you? BapDada is pleased to see you double foreign children. And how? As soon as all of you in all the four corners of the world received a signal, you had that old recognition. The father found the children and the children recognized him. Seeing this speciality, BapDada is congratulating you. Therefore, constantly remain a conqueror of Maya. Acha. To the eternal friends who fulfill the eternal relationship of long lost and now found friends, to those who tour around the garden hand in hand with their companion, to those who constantly use the godly golden gift, to those who are master bestowers and always full, to the master bestowers of fortune for all, to such loving and cooperative children everywhere, to the children in the corporeal form and the subtle form, love, remembrance, and namaste. From us, beloved children, to our beloved BapDada, love-filled remembrance and namaste. To our friend, Baba, love-filled remembrance and namaste. Acha, BapDada meeting the foreign teachers. BapDada is extremely pleased to see the instrument teachers. You stay at your own places with so much love and remain constantly stable as embodiments of power and continue to give the experience of all powers. You no longer have the form of ordinary women or girls, but you are the most elevated, serviceable souls. You are the showpieces in BapDada's showcase. Each one is. Right? Seeing all of you, all souls recognize the Father. Every instrument teacher has the responsibility of world transformation. Do you consider yourselves to be unlimited servers? You don't consider yourselves to be servers of one area, do you? You may be sitting in one place, but you are still lighthouses. Are you not? You are those who spread light everywhere. Have you become a small bulb that only gives light to one place? Or have you become a lighthouse giving light to the whole world? Hmm? Are you simply a light? Or are you a searchlight or a lighthouse? You have maintained very good courage. You are all doing very well. In the future, too, continue to do the best of all. You teachers are constant conquerors of Maya. Are you not? What would be the condition of the students if Maya came to the teachers? If Maya came to you once, she would go to them 10 times. This is why Maya should only come to salute your teachers, not otherwise. The form of an instrument teacher is one who is constantly cheerful, constantly a master almighty authority. Remain constantly seated on such a seat. The place of residence of teachers is an elevated seat. You are not living at the centers, but on an elevated stage. Maya cannot come onto this high stage, that is, onto the heart throne. If you come down, Maya will come. You Pandavas are also BapDada's cooperative right hands. You know, those who look after the Gati are called right hands. All of you Pandavas are victorious. You have played many games with Maya so far. Now bid her farewell and from today constantly celebrate having bid her farewell for all time. You have been given a good chance and you are also taking that chance. BapDada's meeting the groups. BapDada is pleased to see the fortune of each and every child. Each of you children is claiming your own fortune. At the confluence age, the fortune of you children is your own, and each one's fortune is elevated. Why? Since you are the children of the most elevated Father of all, the fortune becomes elevated. There is no Father more elevated than this one, and there is no fortune greater than this. इतना नशा हमें भी चढ़ जाए, right? कि ना ऐसा कोई बाप है, ना ऐसा कोई भाग्य है, right? The Father is the highest on high. You do remember this, do you not? The bestower of fortune is my Father. Hmm? What intoxication could be greater than this? A physical child has the intoxication of his father being an engineer, a doctor, a judge, or a prime minister. However, you have the intoxication of your father being the bestower of fortune. बताओ, जो औरों का भी भाग्य बनाता है, वो भाग्य विधाता वो कोई और नहीं, मेरा ही बाप. So the highest on high is God. Baba says, do you constantly have this intoxication or do you sometimes forget it? What would happen if you forgot your fortune? You would then have to make effort to claim that fortune again. You have to make effort to find something you have lost. The Father has come and saved you from making effort. For half the cycle, you had to labor in your interaction with everyone, in performing devotion, in the field of religion. You had to labor in everything. You have now become free from all labor. Now, on the basis of interacting with one another for the sake of God, even your interaction with everyone has become easy. बाबा के बारे में बात करते करते, बाबा के लिए बात करते करते, Baba says, Your interaction has also become easy with everyone now, right? वो it is no more difficult for us कि व्यवहार निभाए या फिर संबंध संपर्क में आए. Now Brahmins, we realize that we are here wherever we are here for seva, right? Whatever we are doing, maybe working, maybe not, maybe the house place, everything that we are doing is for service. That is why Baba says that this has now become easy for you, right? You do not, sorry, you do everything in name as an instrument. Those who do everything as an instrument in name always find everything easy. It is not interaction with others, but just a game. They are not storms of Maya, but a gift given to you according to the drama to help you move forward. Therefore, you are liberated from all labor. There is no effort needed in order to receive a gift. Those who save themselves from such efforts and those who are constantly master bestowers of fortune with the bestower of fortune are called elevated souls. BapDada is meeting a group from Saint Antonio. Right? Saint Antonio. Do all of you consider yourselves to be special souls? Which place have you come to? Just think how many souls in the world would have the fortune of coming personally to celebrate a meeting face to face. What greater fortune than this could you want? This line or this thing really reminds me of the Kumbh Mela that is going on. Like souls are struggling somehow to get a dip there in the water. uh, And while I was just listening to a quick this thing from the news, that people are very much interested in taking a bath in that Sangam area, taking a dip in that Sangam area. And I was wondering what makes that Sangam area so special. It is here. It is us. It is our meeting with Baba today that is called the Sangam. And see that name there also is attracting those souls. इस संगम में हमें डुबकी लगानी है, हमें we have to take this and उसको सफल स्नान माना जा रहा है कुंभ का, right? If you just think about it, that this is the proper sangam, where Baba says that just think how many souls in the world would have the fortune of coming personally to celebrate a meeting face to face, and we souls are so lucky, so fortunate that we can meet him anytime now. May it be Madhuban, may it be your home. Baba was aa jao. And there's always a feeling that he is here with you. Right? तो असली संगम तो ये है ना. Baba says, what greater fortune than this could you want? Constantly keep this fortune of yours in your awareness. Then souls who see the happiness of the attainment of your fortune will come closer and create their fortune. Remain constantly happy. You have become the Father's children. Therefore, what did you receive as an inheritance? You received happiness, did you not? So constantly keep this inheritance with you. Don't leave it behind. You have become masters of the treasures of happiness. So constantly continue to fly in happiness. There is no question of trying. If you say that you will try, you will continue to cry. Do you have to try in order to become a child? हाँ? बच्चा बनने के लिए कोशिश करनी पड़ती. See how I was asking, do you have to try in order to become a child? No, तुम मेरे बच्चे हो. So neither try nor cry. Leave behind the words that you will try. Constantly keep the Father and the inheritance with you. Remain combined. Wherever there is the Father, all the treasures will automatically be there. Constantly remember this one thing: the Father is with you. The inheritance is your birthright. The Father is with you. Further, at midnight, greetings for the new year. Baba says, greetings to all the children for the new year, for the whole year, to such invaluable jewels who have recognized the Father and who have put on the crown of the responsibility of revealing the Father, to such constantly serviceable souls, the specially beloved souls wearing the crown, to the children who are seated on the throne, please accept greetings personally by name. Second time is given this Yad Pyara and New Year greetings. Residents of London and instrument child Janak and the original jewel, daughter Rajni, and also child Murli, Jayantiben's parents, and the extremely loving young daughter Jayanti, who is equal to the father. Very Baba. It's such a wonderful blessing, huh? Baba saying, who is equal to the father, Jayanti. And all the children who are engaged in service with you, such as Brij Rani, you are all showing your splendor very well. Whatever service you do is filled with spirituality. In this way, each of you children should accept greetings personally by your own name. This is the new year for new enthusiasm and new zeal. This year, consider every day to be a festival and continue to give enthusiasm. To give enthusiasm. Remain constantly engaged in this service. Acha. To all the children, BapDada's love and remembrance from deep within the heart. From us children to our beloved, beloved, beloved Baba and the best friend Baba, love, remembrance deep from the heart. We will just take a minute of silence and then we shall share points from the Murli. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. You can unmute and share the points.
Om Shanti Deepika Ben, friend of hearts
Shanti.
of all loving souls. And BapDada is seeing souls who are loving friends of the heart. The first paragraph was absolutely thing, and that's one of the, as you rightly said, the best relation. Because this friendship with God, any friendship is generally valued because a friend is totally our choice. But parents are relative, are not chosen but given. So much you can speak volumes on the friend, but I think if we just go down to this Murli and see God is there for you, God supports you, He accepts you who you are, He frees you from burden. And for us, God as a friend is something nice because we get access to the highest wisdom, God's that intellect. So am I such a loyal friend to Him as He is? Am I obedient? Well, there are so much more really, and His vision is unlimited, so unlimited. Our goodness becomes a reality for Him, and He never sees our weakness. That's one thing. Our weakness is never seen. ever present, ever ready, friend of God, friend of all. I think more can be shared, but let's see some more friendship sharing soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. Anyone else? Yes, brother.
Yeah, so Baba says, we have to give the godly gift to everyone. So that is of good wishes and pure feelings. So we need to accumulate a stock first, and then, so we being the children of the bestover, right? So our stock could be full, children of Brahma, right? So Baba says your treasure store should be overflowing all the time. So anybody who's coming, right, they should not leave empty-handed, or we should not go empty-handed. So we need to have that, treasure store full. And Baba gave the key also. That is Baba. So any treasure store, right? Anything, any treasure will appear in front of us when we have this key. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Yes. Anyone else?
Om Shanti, Sister, good morning.
Om
Baba
Shanti.
reiterated that we have the inheritance of the treasures of happiness with us. So, no matter what comes, we have to always remain contented with these invaluable treasures that we are inheriting from Baba. One being the treasures of happiness. That was one I liked. And the next one was, as brother said, we have to always constantly exchange good vibrations, good feelings with each other. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else?
Even I like those two gifts he had given. One is the key, and the other is a bracelet. I was just thinking how that thing correlates to a friend, because in a friend, the question of promise and all is, a friend accepts me as I am, whatever I am, irrespective of it. I was just turning those two gifts. And secondly, I always loved it in Hindi, that Khuda Dost, Bhagwan Mera Sati Hai. Uh, some kind of a royalty when it comes in such kind of relationship. So I was just correlating it in Hindi and also thinking about these two gifts which Baba gave us and trying to relate it to friendship.
Yes. Anyone else? Anyone would like to share your experience, friendship experience with Baba?
Experience of been connecting with Baba as the best friend. While you were reading the Murli, Deepika, when you just mentioned somewhere in between that whatever is your mood swing, how much full you are, whether with negatives or positives, and if you're overwhelmed, one place that you will get the solace and the peace is keep connecting and talking to Baba as if he's sitting next to you. So it's not just about Baba being a dot or looking at Baba as just a dot. It's like just experiencing Baba next to you. Keep talking to him. In my experience, it's been like this is one relationship that has allowed me or given me an access to stay connected with Baba at the maximum. I cannot not say all 24 hours, but this is one relationship that has supported me to be in yoga and be in remembrance for most of the time when we look at connecting with Baba. And that practice has allowed me to have this deep remembrance because I don't feel that Baba is somewhere out. It's like just been with me all the time. This relationship is very close to me. The bottom line is that Shanti, relationship of a friend with Baba.
Wonderful.
And just adding on, so when it is a friend, the advantage that we have is we start opening up, right? So if you take Baba in any other relationship, or we take any other relationship in the Laukik life also, the kind of freedom that we get, with friends is always one step advance, right? Because when it is any other relationship, mother, father, child, or any other Sadguru, whatever, there we tend to hide something, right? We don't open up everything in the Laukik also, but with friends, that's not the case, right? So we feel so more freedom to open up with friends. So having this relationship with Baba will help us to, all help us to reveal all the secrets that we are hiding with us. So that will eventually make us light, feel light. Option.
Yes.
And just to add just one more thing, I remember in the early days, when that relationship, Ramnath Bai used to tell us, if you have a headache, call him. Tell him why you're just sitting up. Come down and massage my head. So, this developed a deep, deep conversation, this relationship. You can just talk to him at any time. You can talk anything from the deep of your heart, from whatever you have, which you cannot share with anyone else. Yeah, sometimes as father, we can tell some things. But I think this conversation with God makes it very accessible as a relationship as friend. This is how I started my relationship as a friend with God.
So beautiful. Mhm. We are so, so, so fortunate, that each one of us, each Brahman has their own, what should I say, like, हिंदी में होते हैं ना किस्से और कहानियां हमारे भगवान के साथ है मतलब इट इज नॉट विथ मतलब लोगों के आपस में होते हैं ना हमारी भगवान के साथ है तो दिस मेक्स यू फील सो फॉर्चुनेट इन द इनसाइड एज बाबा सेड कि तुम्हें पता भी है किसके साथ रहते हो किससे बात करते हो आर यू डू यू हैव दिस इंटॉक्सिकेशन ऑल द टाइम बट व्हेन यू लिसन टू the experiences that others have when you ponder upon your own experiences while reading the Murli, it really uh, fills you with the intoxication. Yes, and this is a very, very, very special relationship that we have. And all of us have. Beautiful. And Baba also gave the gift of the box, right? The box, he said you can keep all your virtues and all of that. And he said you also have to get ready, full set. So it happens with a friend also, no? Whenever you get ready or whenever you are uh, dressed up, you feel like asking someone, "हाँ भाई कैसे लग रहे हैं? How am I looking? What do you think?" So it is often the case with Baba as well, right? Baba, how do you feel? How am I looking today? The stage also, the inner stage also, the outer appearance also, both ways, right? I guess anybody else would like to add on anything? Okay. We'll move towards the meditation then, sister.
Before we
Shanti.
move on to meditation, we have an announcement for this Sunday. The master class that David Brother from Gansarovar is going to be conducting. And the topic for this session is presence, power of presence. We invite each one of you to come and take benefit from this session, and also we can spread the word across of the Brahmin family. Shanti. Yeah, Deepika, then we can move on to.
Yes. Let's sit back for a minute. Wondering that I, the being, I am extremely special. I, the being, am very, very, very close to God. I am the one whose friendship is cherished by the Lord Himself. Sharing my moments, creating special moments, and sharing everything with Baba. This is how I nurture, nourish this special and very special relationship with Him. With open heart, with the purest intentions, I present myself to Him as His best friend and accept Him as my best friend. And I wish to move forward, not just for today, but for always, for all the time. I choose to be close to Baba, cherishing His friendship, His love. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Deepika Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, have a wonderful day.